Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and hello if you're new here, welcome. Hi, my name is Holly Boone. So for today's video, I thought I would do a full face of makeup products that I absolutely love at the moment, that I cannot get enough of, that I thought I would share with you all. But before we get into the video, I thought I would just let you guys know that I have organised a pop-up shop, our first ever pop-up shop, with a meet and greet, selfie booth. It's just going to be like a really cool event, and it's going to take place the weekend of the 13th of September, so the 13th, the 14th and the 15th. We have tickets available. They're very limited. So for a standard ticket, which is the meet and greet, you get a free gift bag of makeup worth over £50. You also get a discounted rate to shop at the pop-up shop, and you can take as many photos as you want. There's going to be like sweet carts and donut walls, and like it's just going to be really cool. So the standard ticket is £25. Like I said, you do get a gift bag of free makeup worth over £50. We do have a masterclass, which tickets for the masterclass are going to go on sale tomorrow, and those are going to be £45. We have very limited spaces for them. So yeah, I'll just put all the information down in the description box. I hope you guys can make it. It's going to be at the Tamberlin Hotel in Cambridge, which is right near the train station. So if you're travelling in from anywhere, it's literally a two-second walk from the train station. It's such a beautiful hotel. Like, it's literally so Instagrammable and just so gorgeous. So yeah, I'm so excited to meet some of you. I cannot wait. Like I said, I'll put all the information down in the description box. But yeah, if you want to see how I did this makeup look, then keep on watching. So first things first is I'm going to prep my skin. I've been using this like constantly. It's literally run out. I've gone through 2 of these now. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is just so good for me this time of year. Like, I just love it. It really moisturises my skin. Literally, this is how much I love it. I'm basically out of it again. I've got this headband on my head because I don't want to get makeup in my hair. So next, for actual primer, I've been using the Matte Perfection Pre-Base Primer from Huda Beauty. I don't know if Huda Beauty has changed her stuff, because basically I tried their stuff ages ago and I could never really use it because it was so fragranced, and my skin just doesn't cope with like highly fragranced products. My skin just ends up breaking out, and I've got quite sensitive skin. So yeah, I could never really use her stuff because it just was like almost smelled like perfume. But I don't know if she's changed it, because recently it doesn't smell as perfumey as it used to. It's not as fragrant, so I don't know if she's changed that, or yeah, I feel like she must have. So yeah, talking of Huda Beauty, I'm next going to use the Huda Beauty. This is the Faux Filter High Coverage Cream Foundation. I've literally been loving this. This literally gives you filter-like skin. It's just perfect for me this time of year because, like I said, I get really oily, and this gives me like a matte finish, and I really like it. And then I've been applying it with this Huda Beauty Face Buff and Blend Brush. Yeah, makeup artists used to use this foundation on me on shoots, and I always used to break out afterwards because it used to be so fragranced. But yeah, I don't know if she's changed this, because it doesn't smell like it used to. Like, it used to be very strong. I mean, if she has changed it, that's amazing, because she's obviously listening to her customers. And then yeah, I'm gonna buff it in. I kind of just like press it in with this brush. I really like the finish that it gives me, because the brush doesn't soak up as much product as the sponge. So yeah, I really like this brush. This foundation as well, when you go out on a night out, is so good because it photographs really nicely. It just literally looks like you've got a filter on your skin. It's really nice. So I just kind of press it and then kind of buff a little bit. Love a full coverage. Full coverage foundation is so full coverage, it will literally cover your sins. So concealer, I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade medium. I just love this. I'm sorry. Like, it is such an arsehole to get hold of in the UK, but it's just everything and more, and it never lets me down. It never ever lets me down. And then I'm going to go down the front of the nose. Alright, I'm just going to blend this in with my beauty blender. My beauty blender! Actually, it's not a beauty blender, I lied. It's a Real Technique sponge. Cheaper and works just as fucking good, hands. Just as good. I really hate the word hun. I feel like it's so patronising. I don't know why. I just said hun, I never say hun. Don't you just hate that noise? I hate it. Next, for cream contour, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever HD stick. I've been using this for the longest time. I love it so much. I love the colour of it. I use the shade R550. I don't like to put too much on my cheekbones. I've kind of learnt my lesson with that. And I'm just going to go along my jawline here. So I'm going to use my Morphe M124 brush. And I'm just going to snatch my nose. So I'm just bringing this down the sides. Well, not even down the sides, down the front of the nose. You don't want to bring it down the sides because it will actually make your nose look wider. I want a Michael Jackson snatch. We call it the MJ snatch, where your nose is so snatched it doesn't even look like it's there. Then I'm going to use the same brush I used for foundation to blend in my cream contour. I like to do this because then it has a little bit of foundation left on the brush. It makes it easier to blend in. So yeah, I'm just going to tap over it. Yeah, this is so good for cream contour. I actually saw... Who did I see using this? And I was like, oh my god, I need that. I can't remember now. I think it was JLo's makeup artist I saw using this. And if it's good enough for JLo, it's good enough for me! Why am I in this weird mood? I always get in weird moods when I start filming. It's like, I don't know what happens to me. I just don't know. So to buff in my nose, I like to use the Morphe M173 brush. I love this to buff in nose contour. It's so good. Like a rounded, dense brush, and it really, really blends it in so sick without dispersing the product too far. I've got that MJ, that Michael Jackson nose. I am just joking, by the way. I don't actually want a Michael Jackson nose before people start taking me way too seriously. When I'm just joking, do you know what I mean? Right, I'm just going to go up the sides again, like this. I want to love you. PYT, pretty young thing. You need some loving. TLC, tends to love and care. And I'll take you there. So next I'm going to use the Loose Translucent Powder by Laura Mercier. What is actually new? I feel like I've used this for years at this point. And it's never going to change. So I'm going to just press this underneath my eyes. I'm going to press it on my eyelid. Again, underneath my eyes, on my eyelid. And then I'm going to just do my chin. Forehead, because it's shining, 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 yeah. Out of this winning, I've been in my mind. Okay then, watch what I say then. Don't know the words. Don't know the words. Oh, do you know what? I always be doing weird shit and then I forget that I do this weird shit. And then I go and edit the video and I'm like, wow. I'm so weird. Right, before we finish the face makeup, because I still need to do bronzer and blush and all of that jazz, I'm going to zoom you in. Hey! And we're going to do eye makeup. So I'm going to use the Dare to Be Different palette, which is mine, because look at these browns. I'm like, this is my ride or fucking die. These 4 bottom shades, by the way, are used and abused because I use them all the time, pretty much every single day. So I'm going to first use the shade Rich, this colour here, on my fluffy brush. This is the Blank Canvas E42 brush. And I'm going to go in the crease with this shade. Yeah, these colours, like, I just use them all the time. I can't use anything else. Yeah, so shade Rich, I'm just buffing in the crease and just above the crease. This is like a look that I do all the time. And then I just kind of ease off on the pressure when it gets to the edge so that it kind of blends itself. So you don't actually have to go in with like a transition colour. Just literally ease off the pressure. I'm just going to do the same on this side. So again, I'm just buffing it in the crease. And then I'm just easing off on the pressure when it gets to the edge. So that you basically just blend in the edge without adding a transition. So next I'm going to use the shade Chocolate. This one here, which is looking basically gone. So yeah, I'm going to use the shade Chocolate. And I'm going to use my Blank Canvas E10 brush. And I'm going to buff this in the crease. When I use the shade Chocolate, it's very pigmented, so I always pick up a little bit and then tap a few times before I go in. I'd rather just build it up like that because I don't obviously want any fallout. So I'll either do like a smoky eye with this, or I'll apply this shade all over my lid and then buff with the shade Rich. Or what I'm going to just say is show you how I do like this, and then I do like the shade Angel as like this half and then blend it, and then I do like a black. Smoke the black out. See, I'm just literally buffing this in my crease. And I'm packing it on the outer corner of the eye. Also, Nikki Tutorials used my palette in her video, and I swear down, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I nearly had a heart attack. I was so shocked. Like, I love Nikki Tutorials. She is just, oh, everything. I just love her. So I'm just going back with my Blank Canvas E42 brush to the shade Rich and just blending that. I'm going to do the same on this side. with the shade Chocolate. Looks so funny when you don't have your eyebrows done. Like, and my eyebrows have got foundation all in them, so they look really light. So anyway, I'm gonna dip into the shade Angel, which is a shimmery white shade here. And then I'm just gonna press this on the lid, like from the inner corner to about halfway, and then blend it in a second. But I don't want it like a really neat cut crease, quite softer and a bit more blended. You look like an angel when you got this on your eyelid. Quick one, if you have fair skin, you can actually use the shade Angel as a highlight. It's really nice as a highlight as well. So I'm just going to dip into the shade Chocolate on this brush. This is the it's from Sosu. I'm going to tap on the edge, and then I'm going to go for the shade Rich as well. So when you go to blend the edge, you just need to tap, like you don't even need to rub, you just literally tap over that. I feel like I need to do my brows because I just look really crazy. So I'm going to use my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Black, which again, I love this product so much. Use it all the time. So I just kind of make little hair strokes, so I just kind of go like this. And then I use the other end, oh, it's got powder in it. And I use this other end, the spoolie end, and then I just brush through. I don't like to add too much product to my brows because I like them to still look like eyebrows and not like really drawn on. Obviously, like I do need to fill them in a little bit because they're sparse, and then when you apply foundation as well, like obviously they go a weird. And then I put brow gel for my brows. I'm going to use the clear brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. What is new, I use this all the time. It's the only brow gel. It keeps my hairs in place all day. I do love the Iconic London one as well if you want like a really, really fluffy soap brow vibe. It's new. I've been using that a lot as well. Next I'm going to take the Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Liner in the shade Black. I'm going to use this little brush. This is actually from the Kaylee and Sosu collection. I really love this little brush. Kaylee's absolutely fucking sickening at makeup, if you don't follow her already. Like, incredible. So I'm gonna just press this along my lash line. It doesn't need to be overly neat because I'm gonna actually smoke it out in just a second. You could keep it really, really neat and keep it just like this, but I'm gonna smoke it, I feel like. So I'm gonna go in with the black called Soul from this palette on the same brush. I'm just gonna kind of rub over it with this shadow. I'm just gonna pull my eye and I'm gonna go backwards and forwards. Okay, so I've only smoked it a little bit because, yeah, I don't want to do it too much. So I'm just going to do the same on this side. So I'm just putting the gel liner down first. And then I'm going to go in with the black eyeshadow from the palette. Next, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. Just going to apply a little bit of mascara to my top lashes. For my false lashes, I'm going to use Doll Beauty lashes in the style Danielle. These ones are literally my favourite at the moment. These ones and the style Ariana. I love both of these. So I'm just applying some House of Lashes eyelash glue. Because it's latex free. It's the only one that doesn't irritate my eyes. So I always like press the middle, then the outer corner. And then the inner corner. These ones are already kind of moulded to my eyes. So they're easy to stick on because I've worn these ones like so many times. It's one pair. Okay, so I'm just going to let my lashes dry down. I'm going to finish my under eye now. Using the exact same palette, I'm going to go with the shade Rich first of all. And buff this underneath my eye. This has got some of the shade Chocolate on it already, which is ideal. Makes it easier. And then I'm going to dip into the shade Chocolate with the same brush. Keep it closer to the lash line this time. I'm going to apply the Maybelline gel liner in my bottom waterline. I'm going to bring it down slightly because I am going to smoke that out, like that. And then I'm going to go to the pencil brush. And I'm going to dip into the shade Chocolate. And I'm going to buff over that. So it smokes it out but doesn't make it too much. Especially for a night out, this looks fucking sexy, this eye look. For a night out. I'm going to just apply some bottom mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic. This is literally the best drugstore mascara for bottom lashes. So good. So I've just zoomed you back out so we can finish off the face. But yeah, the eyes are finished. I love this eyeliner. So yeah, I know that palette can be quite scary because it's got bold colours in it, but I always use the browns and the black and the white as well. Like, you can do this type of look with it. You can do a brown smoky eye. You can do brown smoky with a pop of colour. You can put a pop of colour in the corner. You can do bold looks. Like, this palette you can do so many looks with, and I know, like, if you're scared of colour, then these ones are just sick as well. So yes. So I did get a little bit of the shimmery white fall out under here, which has made it look shiny, so I need to fix that. So I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. I use this anyway, like, I've hit pan on it. I fucking love it. It's so good. But I'm going to just pick some up on my beauty blender, and I'm going to press this underneath my eyes. So this just adds a bit of extra brightness for under my eyes, especially when I do a smoky eye. I like to do this because it doesn't make my under eye look dark. It really brightens it up. I'm going to put some of this in the middle of my forehead and my chin. Next, I'm going to use the Dole Give Me Sun bronzer. This is the best bronzer ever. This is my third one now. Yeah, this is my third one. I've been through 2 of them. The one that I showed you in my last video where I'd hit pan, it actually broke the last little bit, but I was just like, I just love this. It's so good. So I've got a fresh one. So I'm going to apply this using this fluffy brush. I'm just going to buff this into the skin. But these, oh my god, honestly, the best bronzer I've ever used. Honestly, I love it so much. I used to be obsessed with the MAC bronzers, like the Mineralized Skin Finish, and I could never find another bronzer that I liked, ever. But now I've switched to this one and I love it. I don't use my MAC one anymore. So next for blush, I'm going to use the Dare to Be Different collection from HNB Cosmetics. And I'm going to use the shade Feeling Peachy because I use it every single day. I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. It's everything. And we're doing a promotion at the moment where if you buy 2 blushes, you actually get a free blusher brush, which looks like this. This is what it comes in. And this brush is actually worth £16. So if you buy 2 blushes, you get a free brush. So that's for a limited time only. I'll put it all down below for you. And I'm just going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks, and I'm going to bring it back here as well because I like to do that. I feel like it just makes everything look so much better and it makes your skin look healthier. Like, blush just ties everything in. I can't live without it. So for lips, I'm going to use the Carli Bybel, and I think it's called Ilmakiage, the brand. She brought out a lip collection with them, and these lip liners are so bomb. So I'm going to use this lip liner in the shade Luna. I'm just going to line my lips with this colour. And then I'm going to shade my lips in a little bit of this, just in the outer corners. And then I'm going to take HNB Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Living, and I'm going to put this in the centre of the lip. And then I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to press it in. This liquid lipstick shade Living has been my absolute favourite lately. I just love it in the centre of the lip and then a darker on the outer corner. I think it looks really nice, like ombre. I love it. So that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Also comment down below if you're coming to the meetup. And yeah, don't forget we have buy 2 blushes and get a brush for free for a limited time only. I'll link everything down below in the description box. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.